Greetings and salutations, all my YouTube followers and people who found my video just randomly on the YouTube search. I had a young man, girl, whoever, someone, a fan by the name of Firebrand01 ask me how I got this belt to be the silver color and not the gold color like this. And I can't actually show you that belt anymore because I sold it. It was a nice little DIY project trying to actually what I was trying to do was make the other belt more like, see like how you got all the black right in there, like, well, the original one didn't have all that little black detail and it makes it look a lot better. So I bought a belt, an Undisputed belt, the one I used to have, on Craigslist, and for $200. And when I did, I took it home and I tried to do that, and I used a couple of things to try to remove the black paint, but it didn't work out so well. So here we go. So this is basically a how did you remove the paint, the gold off the belt and make it silver, and this is how I'm going to show you how I did it. I bought some paint stripper. Oh, excuse me, my battery's at 20%, it's letting me know. Anyway, I bought some of this paint stripper right here, and I would put it on the plate and dab it on there, and I was using a little paintbrush to kind of get rid of the black paint to make it more like how I wanted to get rid of the little black pieces. But yeah, I did that and it was working pretty good. Like, I was get rid of most of it. It was looking really nice. It was making like the eagle and the globe in the middle pop a lot better than without it. But the thing is, one of the times when I used it, I tried to wash it off, but I didn't wash off enough. So for about I did it at nighttime, and then that night it looked really nice. But the next day, when I looked at the belt, it had eaten right through the gold, and it was just all gray in the background, and I was like, oh no, you've screwed up your belt, you dummy. So I tried to fix it, and I couldn't do it, so I just had like gold and silver, and it looked really splotchy and really bad, like looked horrible, to be honest with you. It looked worse than the hardcore belt to me. Anyway, so I didn't know what to do, so I tried to fix it, asked around to see if anybody knew how to plate it in gold, but nobody knew how to do it for like cheap. It'd been cheaper just to get a new belt. So that's what I did. So I got this belt that I just showed you. But I didn't want to just leave it like that. So I went and put the stripper on the rest of it and made it where it was all gold, all gray, and it just looked dull and looked nasty. But then I had the idea of like, oh, what if I polished it and made it look really nice? So I got some turtle wax. Yes, turtle wax. For all your waxing turtle needs. I don't know why they come up with that. Anyway, so I bought that and I put it on there, little dabs, and I got a, what do you call it? Just like a drill, and you put the little bit on it and you buff it out and just that's the sound it makes. Anyway, I did that on the belt, and yeah, that looked really nice. Like I said, I will put a link to the video right here, and I'll show you all my other belts that I used to have. If you look over, I got different belts now. I got updated, got sold that one, sold some other ones, got a different collection. Maybe I'll show you that later on. But yeah, so I got the new belt, but I shined it up and looked really nice, and I ended up selling it back on Craigslist for the same amount of money. So I bought it for $200. Tried to make it look really badass, and it didn't work out. And I did all that and thought I'd screwed myself out of $200, but luckily I had another person who thought it was nice, kind of like Firebrand01, like the belt, and they bought it from me. So I don't actually have that belt anymore, but if you check, like I said, check that link that was on here earlier. I'm also going to put it down in the, I don't know what you call it, description of the video, so you can check that out and see if you want to see what the heck we're talking about. Because right now it's like me and Firebrand01 are having a conversation, and he's not talking. But yeah, so that was what I did with that belt, and that was pretty much it. That's all you had to do. But when you do it though, make sure you take out the little jewels, because if this stripper barely touches any of those jewels, it just goes from shiny jewel to like gooey, sticky, boogerish stuff. So you don't want that. So make sure you use a screwdriver and a flathead screwdriver, pop those things out so you don't get any of that stripper on them. kind of like women and your husband. You don't want a stripper on your husband. You don't want a stripper on the jewels. You want a stripper on your husband's jewels. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's how I did that one. Firebrand 01. And anybody else that wants to know, I said it was by accident. I didn't mean to do it on purpose, but after I'd messed it up so far, I was like, why not just go for it, see what happens. But it looked really nice. But like I said, I've got so many belts now. I needed to sell some of them, and that was one of the ones that went. I hope that helped. Firebrand 01. If you're not subscribing, you better subscribe. Better like this and share and comment. And the rest of you, anybody that watched this far. Well, if anybody has any more questions, please let me know. I'm more than happy to help. If you have as long as it's rational and makes sense. And if it's unrational and kind of funny, maybe I'll do that too. Anyway, to you and everyone else there, peace, good night, take it easy.